Hey YouTubers, this is Edgy Bob 1 bringing you a tabletop review on my new Benelli MR1. I've done a few enhancements to it, so I'd like to go over those with you and talk to you about the rifle I've purchased. You'll see on the back that there's an added cheek rest, and I found that with the drop angle from the rear sight, it was such that it was a little bit too much for me to get a good cheek weld on and still see out the sight. So I put a Black Hawk padded cheek rest on there, uses Velcro straps. I've used it before on another rifle and it worked real good on that one. So I put one on this one and it is really just solved my problem, and it is really a good cheek rest, and it absorbs a lot of punishment when you're shooting that you don't have to absorb. If you look at the grip, it is a rubberized grip on there, and it's rubberized and it's a little soft, just enough to absorb recoil but not enough to make it squishy. And it also gives you a good grip even when you're kind of sweaty. Really like the grip way they did it on there. On top you will see an EOTech 512. That this is a sight I already had, and I've gotten spoiled by the red dots, so I took it off another gun and put it on this one for right now. And the first time I get to go to the range, I'm going to sight that in, and I'm sure it'll be just a wonderful job because I've always had good success with it. There is some talk going around about certain AR-15s, which are the type of magazines this rifle will use, not fitting on here. There's some talk about some certain types of PMags. This is a PMag, a brand new one I purchased with a dust cover that's clipped onto the bottom right now, and it goes in and out fine. It's got plenty of room when it goes in, but not excess room, and it clicks, it feeds well. The only magazine I've run into any problems with has been, there were two that came with my SIG Sauer 5.56. They will not enter into the magazine well and go up in there and connect. I'm not sure why. They look like they might be made by PMag or someone, but they're a little different with their designs on the side of the mag. So I don't put them with the group that I used with this rifle. This rifle will use the metal AR-15 mags just fine, and it uses these PMags with the sight windows in the side that show you the amount of ammunition you have left in the mag. Uses those just fine. So there are plenty of magazines that will work in this gun out there. This, if you notice, there's no charging handle on the back like in the AR platform. It's on the side, kind of like the SIG platform. I like that. I don't dislike the charging handle in the back. I can go with either one. It's just the manufacturer's choice, and it's fine with me. It doesn't make the gun work any better or any worse, I find. What I have done today, let me zoom in on this, is the tri-rail attachment. That does not come mounted on the gun. You have to add that separately after you get the gun. So and it's very simple to put on. What you have to do is, see, there's a nut right there in front of that front sight on the barrel. Well, this is also how you take the gun down for cleaning and maintenance. That nut unscrews, slides off the barrel. Hence the reason they cannot put a flash suppressor on it, or a suppressor of any kind, because of the nut that goes off the end of the barrel. It does lock on very nicely. As you can see where it connects right there, right under the front of the EOTech sight, that whole piece, after you take the nut off, comes right off, slides off the barrel. Then what you do with the tri-rail is there is a small metal strip for each side that you have to put inside the foregrip. But before you do that, you have to take a 1/4 inch drill bit with a drill, and there are 2 indentions where you see the screws are on the foregrip there. You simply drill those through with a 1/4 inch drill bit, and then you slide this piece up where the screws go through. You slide that up onto the foregrip, and the instructions are very easy to understand, and it's very easy to do. It's probably easier than it sounds. But then you simply put the screws through with a metal strip on the inside of it and tighten them down. I use Loctite on it. Anytime I have to put a screw on a knife or a gun, I always Loctite them. And you do that on both sides, and that gives you 3 different rails, one on the bottom and one on each side, that you can mount things to. Currently, I have, as you see, a handle with a bipod that pops out of the bottom, and I really do like that. It adds a little bit of weight to the gun, but it's a good weight. It's not a bad weight. And if you've ever watched Nothing Fancy, you know what I'm talking about. He talks about good weight and bad weight on guns and knives, things such as that. But this gun it's a great gun. I'm looking forward to, in a few days, taking it to the range, giving it a try out, adjusting my sights if necessary, and if I'm allowed to take the camera where I'm going to be shooting, I'll record that and bring it back for another YouTube video. So thanks a lot. Take care. God bless, and remember, it's not over till it's over. Sedgy Bob 1 is signing out.